The healthy sound of 12:87 a.m. Hospital Radio Crawley. Wow, I remembered it all. So today's video is about radio. Now that little tease there was because I used to be a part of the brilliant Hospital Radio Crawley back in 2008. Some great memories there. That's sort of where it all got going for me and sort of ended as well. I never really pursued a career in radio, which is where I thought I was heading. And I loved it, and it's the best industry in the world, radio. I don't care what anyone says. And my three main passions that you'll hear me talk about are this radio, my football team, and professional wrestling. Those are the three things I will ramble on about a lot. I'm feedbacking myself here. I'm realising I keep scratching my nose a lot, playing with my chin. I don't know what this is. It's probably an autism thing, but yeah. Let me just try and talk. So, radio. This was chosen by Dan. He wanted my thoughts on the industry and whether my plans are to get back into it one day. So Hospital Radio Crawley, that's where it all started back in 2008. And obviously being 18 years old, it was fun. I made of it what I did. I got a bit silly and I wasn't allowed to go back, which is a shame. That's one of my only regrets in life, but that's the way it goes. We did some awesome stuff there. From doing my Monday night show, the Chris Gilbert Music Box, that was great. We had to try it. There was a guy called Chris Coe on the station as well, and he had Pick a Mix. I think it was Chris Coe's Pick a Mix. I wanted a little bit of friendly rivalry between us, and the station bosses said no. Sometimes you have to try these things, and ultimately they say no. But I'm really being negative here. These were great times. I loved playing music. I loved talking to myself because you never know if there's listeners or not. And it was just it's a learning curve. Anyone that starts in the industry and they want to be a presenter or have any involvement in radio, Hospital Radio is the way to go. It's a shame that Hospital Radio Crawley had to close a couple of years back now. RIP. Great times, and it was great to get in with Mr. John Glynn's final show, Hospital Radio Crawley legend. And that sort of gave me a bit of hunger to get back in. I feel like one day, somehow, even if I'm a T-boy or whatever, I will be back in the industry one way or another. My thoughts on radio as a whole. Obviously, there's many different sides to it. There's happy birthday to commercial radio, celebrated their 50th birthday yesterday. Commercial radio is booming, it's thriving, it's on the up. When you have someone like Ken Bruce leave the BBC to join commercial, that's a big time thing, and their listenership will just increase. I have one bug on commercial radio. With the exception of a few broadcasters, like Ken, like Dave Berry, these sorts of people, Mr. Moyles, they're very AIs. They're AIs. It's just so bland. It's one song into another, then it's here's your chance to win this. Here's your chance to win this. It's almost like they don't need a presenter. It could all just be voiceovers, and it disappoints me, if I'm honest. I tend to listen to Radio 1, Radio 2 more than anything else, and 5 Live for my sport. Maybe a bit of Talk Sport or Talk Shite, whatever you want to call it. I think radio is booming. It's great to see it booming, but I would like something to just come along and give it a great big kick up the arse. If I was in a position right now, I'd launch my own station and I'd have it free reign. I want the presenters to show their personality more, because you don't get that. Have a bit of a laugh, play around with stuff, do things that aren't done that much. Try and push those boundaries. Yes, I know there's Ofcom and all that, blah, blah, blah. But radio was invented, well, in my opinion anyway, radio was invented to have fun. We have fun with it. It's been great. If you go all the way back, one of my favourite movies of all time is The Boat That Rocked, pirate radio, all that excitement, the buzz, and when Radio 1 launched, it had something like 20, 24, 25 million listeners. It's incredible. It was hooking. It's the greatest form of media out there. It's unique, and when that presenter has that connection with the listener, my favourite at the moment is Greg James on Radio 1. He's the best. It's a special talent to be able to just be you on the breakfast show, the biggest show on the station or on any radio station. It's when they get the most listeners. It's so connected to us. It's our show. He makes it our show. There's so many presenters in the industry that make it all about them, all about their lifestyle, which is good. I haven't got a problem with that. I've some of my favourites of all time, Moyles. It's all about him, and it makes me laugh. But Greg, there's something really special about him, and long may that continue on Radio 1, because at the moment I don't think there's anyone ready to take it yet. Maybe Jordan North, maybe with Vic Hope or Katie Thistleton, but they're all really good. They all make me laugh. They're probably my favourites at the station. But Greg is just another level, and long may that continue. I transitioned over to Radio 2 a little bit when Scott Mills moved over last year, and I quite enjoy it. The music selection is it's something for everyone. That's probably why they are the number one station in the UK. You get something for your gran, something for your mum, something for you, something for your kids. They play this, that, and everything. And yeah, I love radio. It will always be on in this house. It's on now. I can hear it in the background, and it's never going to leave me. And it's always, since the age of 12, I became obsessed with radio, listening to the charts. I might do an episode on charts, on what I think of that nowadays. I'm not so keen on it now. It might be an age thing, excuse me. But I've loved it, and I always will love it, and it will always be on, and long may it continue, and one day I'll get back into it. And maybe, if you know, there might be a Teenage Radio Rockers reunion. So if you're enjoying these videos, please like, share and subscribe to the videos. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you to all the people that have subscribed so far, liking the videos. Please comment on this video as well. I'd like to hear your feedback. If there's anything else you'd like me to discuss, anything I can improve on, it's all great feedback. Have a great Monday, everyone. We go again tomorrow, unless anything happens today. I might do a live video or whatever at some point. Have a great day. Radio.